just rush up on the shore.
Yeah.
Well, there we go, and they'll be full of salt, and then we'll just
Yeah,
have like the
delicious.
salvation
It's a
plants.
delicacy.
And,
Yeah, but grind them down.
You should
Make
take
my
that
bread.
snail and put it in it.
Slave nuggets.
Slave nugget. You open up like at the entrance. Open up like a Drow McDonald's franchise.
Try out our new lean nuggets too.
It's specialty meat.
Yeah. Mystery meat from the jungle.
The underdog.
You like my meat pie?
What was $5 buy? Shh. Follow me to the meat section and I'll show you.
That is sufficient. This was a sufficient discussion, I feel.
Yep.
So, Alauneari is rather intrigued as she looks at this, and she doesn't really. She probably hasn't seen too many actual plants before.
No, I
life.
gather most of you haven't.
You know, sunlight is kind of required, and she's never really been into botany. So,
Tristan if she could, she just have stars in her eyes. She's so happy. She's in her dreamland.
and just as that is, sort of
It is
Alauneari
real.
touches her shoulder and sort of moves her in the other direction into the land of boiling mud,
Yeah.
as that is where we need to go to
Aw.
find. She will ask Puka to take us to the elementalist lair.
He will bow gravely in front of you and say, "As you wish, fair lady. But be warned that the elementalist's hideout is, well, it's not exactly safe."
And there's just frowns. Nothing's safe.
He nods.
She would be more worried if you said, "Oh, it's perfectly safe.
Don't you worry about a thing.
You can go in there and sleep if you will."
You're very tired. You should. Don't you feel sleepy? You should sleep.
Here, have this apple.
Yeah.
I was once a drow, you know.
Uh-oh. Then I met the wizard.
Maybe we should not go there.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't go.
Second thought, let's go. Oh no, you mustn't go there.
Turn like the fucking Puka party.
Puka party.
Hello, I'm the matron.
You can't say that Puka parties are illegal in South Carolina.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, let's go there.
Yeah. You steal out again into the boiling madness that is. That is
boiling madness.
Boiling madness.
Whoa.
It's worse than walking. Yeah, but you steal out again into the geyser fields with all the colors and the sprays and the warmth. And quickly again you are dripping in sweat and steam, and everything feels quite miserable.
Oh, let's get those good things up and running, huh?
And
Yeah.
elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Zyn will have one himself put up, so.
Who are you gonna cast it on?
Herself.
I would like survival checks.
Only on herself?
Yeah. Well,
Or survival check from one person, the one sort of leading the foray. I guess that would be Zyn.
Yeah. Do you want one too?
Yes, please.
All right.
Thank you.
Does Rilinid need 2 elements?
Sure.
All right, I'll do that.
Maybe Zyn wants one too.
I mean, Zyn can cast it on himself.
Oh, okay.
Then.
Who would be okay with not getting too much?
Who knows whether his rolls are correct, though? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
the
I
legendary
add
problems
10
of
and
sheep.
assume that's...
I can't really say.
Oh.
I don't think anyone can at this point.
No,
I mean, we follow the wall, right?
I mean
Puka-
he's
Puka
had like
just wet
he's
and
had
go.
like a problem with modifiers for like 8 sessions, so you know.
Yep.
That's right. The Puka will show us the light.
How's he feeling? He's not getting into it.
Legendary Tassius.
Maybe he has something himself. Sort of resistance.
Suddenly his wing starts to burn.
Should we die?
We'll bind him to a stick and carry him.
Yay! All right. Well, you start to pick your way through the boiling mud fields and stuff. It is certainly not a pleasant place to be. The magic, the power of Agaris fuels you on and protects you, so you feel, you feel not as uncomfortable having her loving embrace around you, so to speak. The fields are certainly dangerous and hard to traverse, but you do notice that they are far less hazardous than in the southern parts. At least here, it seems that Zyn is actually able to pick his way through ledges and safe walkways and stuff to slowly make your way south into the area here. Travel is slow, however, and you will travel for a full day before sort of reaching your destination. And I would like perception checks.
Well, that's something we can do. I'll do Zyn's as well.
Go. A boon of a high wisdom score.
The boon of a few skill points.
Screw you. What's that skill points?
Apparently mine didn't go through. There we go.
There we go. Oh wow, everyone is bringing their A game today.
We're
Ooh, what's that roll?
We're drow, motherfucker. This is the Underdark.
Not
You don't-
That was a natural 20 on mine.
It's that racial +2 that's doing it.
Oh, that was a natural 20. Isn't that adorable?
Yeah, it is adorable.
That's a pretty good perception there by Rilinid, no doubt. Almost like a rise level.
I still got levels to go.
That's true.
Good reroll.
You only got to get stronger.
You gotta bulk up, Zacharias.
More perceptive.
You know, Zacharias, don't make me bring Zacharias into this.
I see. Like, there's some lofted skills. Like, if you get 50 or 60 perception, I mean,
But what, you think
We're
Zacharias
gonna
is
see it anyway.
Underdark, so I think Zacharias can do greater teleport into the builds burning map.
I don't know.
Exactly.
No.
I have a few
We'll
things
see.
to discuss with you. All right. Yes. You do all actually notice the sudden break in the cavern wall, and something that looks like it has perhaps been almost like a grand doorway, sort of leading into the bedrock, but it seems to have cracked down. Like huge blocks of it has crumbled in, fallen off, and into what is a quite violently bubbling mud pool that sort of fumes and like it almost like it has this blood red quality to it. It's almost like lava to look on it, and it seems like this pool has sort of grown and almost eaten up the entrance as you see it. Instead, now in the cavern ceiling here at the entrance, you see a lot of stalagmites hanging from the ceiling, pointing down, or almost making it look like a jagged maw, sort of greeting you when you approach. But no doubt, Tasius informs you that this, his esteemed friends, is the Elementalist Redoubt.
It seems conspicuous enough.
Yep. And I will move you.
Oh boy.
Yay.
We're being spirited off.
Into a magma pool, yeah.
I just drop you here.
Nothing new.
It's safe to go to sleep here.
You really should.
As long as you can fly naturally.
Oh boy. Oh, the pain.
Yes, we took his wings.
Little do they know I'm the real walking madness.
Daggers are great equalizer.
Hopefully this works. And I haven't forgotten to.
Oh,
You haven't
It's really
forgotten how to Java.
Yeah, how to Java. Sadly, it was rather impossible for me to match this up to the grid. So,
Happens.
yeah, so it basically ignored try to ignore the grid on the map itself.
Obadiah Grimm is a little bit close to the magma.
He's very inquisitive.
Apparently, yeah.
So let me quickly bring up the correct page. If I need to do some reading.
In the
Of course, we have to like jump from those
Stay a
rock
while
to
and
rock.
listen. What you see before you is indeed this intensely warm, boiling mud. It fumes, it sputters, it is blood red. And Rilinid, getting closer and taking a look, quickly gets the feeling that this is definitely hot enough to cook flesh from bone quite easily.
It's good to know. It's good to know. Important details.
Yep. He also notices, a few steps out, that there seems to be a series of natural platforms leading out into the mud. It is also very steamy here and very difficult to see anything on the other side.
All right. Is it at least difficult to discern, easy to discern, like how far across this massive pool is?
Let's see here. Rilinid sort of peers into the mist. It's hard to really gauge for real. He would say maybe 60, 70 feet across, maybe something like that.
Okay, 60, 70 feet across. How high is the ceiling?
Let's see here. The ceiling is... Oh, don't you hide this from me. Say that the ceiling is roughly 30 feet up.
Okay. How about the walls surrounding this? Does it look like there's any sort of ways to navigate around this massive mud pool, since you said it takes up almost the whole entrance?
Right. Yeah. Rilinid can only right now see the southern wall. You can move north and take a look. Reveal a little bit of it here. Whoop. And
there's this interesting black wall right next to me, everyone. I don't understand.
There you go. Yeah, a perception check, please, as you look around.
Okay. Thanks for making me waste a click, Jonas. Appreciate that.
Well. Yeah. There seems actually to be on the northern wall here a series of ledges. They don't really seem to be, made for traversing it, but to Rilinid's mind, it should be possible to climb over these ledges to the other side. They don't look too difficult, but, failing would mean that you would probably fall into the mud.
All right.
And be cooked.
Yes.
Well,
that sucks.
Traversing wouldn't be too problematic, perhaps. Alauneari has her climb speed capable beast, and since it is large, it can, and sturdy enough, someone else can probably be draped over the damn thing. Sakari can fly. I can fly across this thing. My only concern would be any sort of, horrible, monster or any sort of interesting thing that would be up on the ceiling that might hide and, it's, fire immune, so it would treat this as a trap. I'm gonna go ahead and cast, the Detect Magic, a 60-foot cone, and I guess I'm gonna direct it up towards the ceiling area, out of concern.
Alright. Yes, Rilinid casts the magic up towards the ceiling. Yes, he gets a quite strong magical aura up there.
Hey!
I gotta go ahead and use, let's say we'll go ahead and use my inspired trait. I'm gonna go ahead and try to spellcraft this fucker. The fuck is this? That's one roll, and that's, 2 rolls. Critical spellcraft!
I know everything!
Bit better.
Well, the school is Abjuration.
Okay.
And it is quite powerful. A wizard of tremendous power has cast something up there. What it feels for Rilinid is that it is some sort of magical ward. This seems to stretch all over sort of the cavern roof. What did you get? 33. Oof. He would guess that this spell works as an anti-flight ward. Anyone trying to use magical flight to cross this would get that flight dispelled and fall face first into the mud.
This motherfucker! I love it!
Alauneari looks questioningly at Rilinid. He does his thing.
Would Zakari be dispelled in there?
I'm checking that for you.
Thank you.
It depends on if his flight capability is
magical
counted as
flight
magical.
Yeah.
No, it's
Right, you
not.
bought the wings version, correct?
Natural flight.
It's
Yeah, you
natural
bought wings.
flight.
If you bought wings, it's not magic. So
Rilinid will slowly explain that the elementalist who once resided here was very powerful, and then that this lava pool served as a great deterrent. Anyone attempting to fly over it would likely have that magic dispelled and thus tumble into the boiling pool of lava.
Alauneari immediately imagines a human wizard hopping one leg on the other to hop over his own magma pool.
He will then clarify that perhaps a passphrase that the own elementalist would have used would have easily allowed him to get himself past it along with any others who knew that phrase.
Okay. How far is it?
Like 60-ish feet, I think. Maybe a little bit more. 60 to 100 feet. Not that far.
Then
Is
I
it-
couldn't. I could just make Zakari big. It lasts for an hour. Ride him.
Good.
I mean, technically, you would summon bats, right?
Yeah, but they are not that. How long can I have those? An hour or
1 minute
two?
per level.
One minute per level should be fine.
6 minutes.
It's also possible that if you say put something like spider climb on me or something, I can go up there, I'd be able to disarm the damn thing.
I don't have spider climb. Sorry.
You can loan if you can ride decently. You can ride on bloody gecko.
I'm not exactly sure how effective I would be at disabling a trap while
clinging to that.
riding a massive lizard. No.
Spoiled.
I would actually go so far as to say no, like while being suspended from upside down, clinging with my hands to this fucking lizard, and then trying to disarm a trap on top of that. I'm gonna go with a no.
You make me an acrobatics check.
No, I don't think acrobatics beats gravity.
Okay. Where is it you want to climb?
Up the wall and up to the ceiling.
And there is a wall all the way up there.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's a cave.
So can't we just make a he has a rope and we secure it somehow, like they do when people climb.
Or like do rock climbing up there?
Mm-hmm.
Alauneari wouldn't say you shouldn't, but she's
We can always just tie a rope to the gecko, get it to climb up there, and you climb the rope.
No, I'm not actually interested.
Yeah, we'll try and disarm a trap.
Alauneari would suggest that Tristan makes giant bats and sends them to fly there with the rest. She can climb along the wall.
I can only summon one.
One at a time.
And at a time, yeah.
Something like 7 times, though, right?
Wouldn't
Once
it
you
be...
you summon one, you go back. One back can go back and forth quite a few times.
I can do that. How... How many times? One for me, one for you.
I mean, generally it's like you can have two creatures mounted on one, so...
So, it's also important to consider that this might be the only way out of here, and so this would either be, we might not want to be staying in here the entire day, I would say.
I mean, if nothing else, we can all take turns on Bloody Gecko. And now we can direct it from afar, telling it to go there, go there. Not particularly intelligent, but... It's obedient.
Well, that would suffice.
And it does climb naturally. It's like walking for it. Doesn't care.
My spectral shroud would allow me to fly, but that would only be like one way, and I'd much prefer for having that for like an escape rather than for crossing this.
Yeah, we're using the gecko to get across shouldn't be too bad.
And of course, if you don't trust the gecko, Jonas said there was a northern ledge, that you could try testing out yourself. Get like some protection from energy fire, and you probably won't melt immediately.
Yeah, no.
There's also the rocks if you want to acrobatics yourself across. I have acrobatics, and even I'm not that crazy.
Alauneari doesn't want to do any of those things.
So
She's
the
never
gecko...
been particularly physically adept.
The gecko is a great idea.
Yes, Alauneari will allow Tristan to go first, of course.
I don't want to go first.
Well,
You think
two
Zyn
people
wants
can
to go first?
Yeah,
Two
Zyn
people can be
wants,
mounted on the gecko.
Zyn wants to go first.
I actually think Zyn would actively object since he's so cautious. He would not want to go in there at all. You could send Sakari first. Sakari could fly over there.
There you go.
See if there's any monsters.
Yes, correct. Fly over there.
Because the last thing we want to have is Alauneari go over there and sit off and then get, like, attacked
Eaten.
by 7 magma things.
Ambush.
Just like, you can't fly and you get ambushed and there's horrible mud and you shouldn't go here.
And they're immune to negative energy.
Oh yeah, sure. It's like flaming undead.
Yeah, necromentals.
Okay, it was 60 feet.
Somewhere around that.
No,
Well, then it's not too far.
just make him fly.
Well, Tristan will ask Sakari to scout ahead of ours.
Please see if there's anything that will kill us.
Is there anything over there that will kill us? Go check it out.
Who's a good idol on? You are, yes you are.
Yes, you can be sacrificed. You're expendable.
Alright, so you send Sakari.
To fly over.
Alright. To where does he fly? More precisely as the other side.
I think that was the
Yes.
idea.
Okay.
It was... How far is it?
Well, he reports back it's roughly 70 feet across.
Okay, well, it's a... So, any enemies, you can say?
He reports back that there is a lot of steam on the other side. But he also sees something that he describes as brilliantly colored pools with crystal clear water. And the steam sort of rises from these pools. They are quite beautiful. I mean, the colors of the rainbow line their edges, and the water looks like pristine and magical. He's quite exuberant in describing the beauty of the pools on the other side.
Hot ring!
Sure.
Okay, so no, he can't see no enemies. Anything suspicious beside the extremely beautiful water?
A lot of steam in all directions.
Well, Tristan will look to others. Sakari doesn't see any enemies, but a lot of steam and a very beautiful place with a lot of water and colors.
Actually, Manaki, if you lend me those boots for a short amount of time, that would give me a bonus to my acrobatics check. I could probably skip my way across.
Alauneari looks at Rilinid, looks at her boots. Her high, sort of knee-high, tight leather boots.
A big heel.
No, probably not. She sort of nods slowly and look to the puka and ask it. So you've been over there before?
He shakes his head. No, I looked upon the entrance and, decided that, one shouldn't really disturb a wizard now, should it?
Oh, surely you'll come with us, though.
Sure, he smiles.
Who knows what sorts of goodies he might have in his larder?
That is a good point, actually, yes. I'd better come with you and take a look.
And humans do not live for that long. He is probably dead, and the danger from invoking his wrath would be non-existent.
He nods, finding the reason in this statement.
Alauneari will then nod and step out of her traveling boots.
Yeah.
Hand them to Rilinid, then look to Rain and look to the bloody gecko.
Right, Rain nods. He looked like he was ready to get on it anyway.
Sure.
Well, now I'm under the gecko.
It's magic
Also
shit.
under the gecko.
Yeah,
Gecko's holding you
that's right.
in mouth.
It's magic shit. I've made it. Made it with L. Well, you know, it's a fashion statement.
Elenary's worried about her boots.
Sure is.
If they get broken or burned or something. That'd be horrible.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and, Rilinid's fucking confident enough, and, you know, he doesn't foresee himself dying here. Come on, come on.
Well, that's good.
So anticlimactic.
Worst case, you know, yeah. I don't know about anticlimactic, but it'll allow me to steal into the sunset much easier.
Okay.
Yeah,
Joseph, don't die.
I'll give it a try with the extra speed as well as the bonus acrobatics check. Rilinid will fucking take off.
All right. Whoop whoop. Then acrobatics checks. Go.
Gotta go ahead and activate Acquisitioner's Luck. It's a +5 from the boots. We have an acrobatics check of 43.
That is enough.
How many times do you have to do it?
Well, there are a couple of rocks here. It's pretty far if everyone is like 10 feet apart.
For every rock?
Might be pretty slick. Would you like me to make another one?
Yes. Make me another one.
31.
31 is enough. Let's see here. I can reveal a little more about this.
Alauneari would tell the lizard to begin going over to the wall.
Oh, the lizard lurches along. Yep. Let's see here. You can actually, with those good rolls, you can probably be here, actually.
Alright. Oh, the excitement.
Hmm? Yes, and another one, please.
30.
That is certainly enough.
Fuck you, wizard.
Whoop. And another one.
Alright. 35.
Skill check to not die.
Serious business.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sakari.
I'm back!
Oh, you good boy.
Bam!
Rilinid is on the other side. And, you know,
Roll
through the mist
initiative.
and all, he sees a few things.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
Rilinid will call back across the stream that he has made it cross sufficiently and will wait for the rest of his family.
Can I send you a little... There's a little something in the Skype chat there, Grimith.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
just what you basically see. The look of the pool, so to speak.
I have thoughts, but I will not voice them.
Oh, it looks really pretty, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Do we have the gentle slopes as well, and the bright beaming?
No, but they sort of glimmer with their inner light almost.
Okay.
Go, Gecko, go! Bring rain to the other side.
Right, Gecko trundles along.
Dun, 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 dun.
Into the darkness.
Ah.
And there he listens.
For the screams.
I mean, at least her boots sound to be safe, so...
Ah, right.
Oh, yay, boots.
She will tell the zombies to... Well, actually, she won't tell them anything. Just stay.
Yeah. I'll stand around.
I guess
So that-
calling back, telling you I'm on the other side. You can bring the lizard back.
Oh yeah, I mean, do bring Elizabeth back this time. Get on herself. Just a little down from the darkness. I assume there's no problem bringing the others along.
Hmm?
I assume
Go
there's
back.
no problem in bringing the others.
Well, on a large creature, you can comfortably.
Well, I
sit
mean,
people,
one at
so-
a time.
Yeah, no, that's slowly but surely you make your way over. Yeah, I'll send the picture to the larger chat then, so everyone can see the actually quite beautiful color of the pools before you.
Jonas, when all those checks succeeded, even with a -5 attached to them, it appears that it counted the bonus from the boots twice.
Let's see here. Yes, with a -5 you would have succeeded anyway.
Alright, it's good.
Give Alauneari back her boots.
Yep, Alauneari can have her boots back.
She'll put on
Picture link is in the Skype chat, so you can take a look at that.
Interesting.
Ooh, yeah. That's nice.
That is pretty.
Maybe we should build a capital here. Call the Magma Fortress.
Also, I sent you something, Maka.
Oh, I'm not looking.
And I sent you something, Tina.
Oh, don't look at my screen.
And you're going to send a sheet. Wait, sorry.
Yeah, can't really.
Well, Alauneari looks upon the pools and looks at her siblings.
Tristan looks at pools and strips down and jump in.
Alright, Tristan jumps into the closest pool.
Alauneari frowns but looks on curiously.
That was the sound of my head hitting my hand.
For a sec I thought you were cheering, but I can dream.